All right, let's dive into something really cool that's kind of exploding right now.
Yeah.
Teen entrepreneurship.
Teen entrepreneurship.
Teen entrepreneurship.
You guys have sent over some amazing stuff, and these teens,
Right.
they're not just out there, doing lemonade stands anymore.
No.
These guys are building
Yeah.
empires.
Yeah.
They're not messing around with allowances.
I get allowances. They are making bank,
Yeah.
gaining real world skills.
Absolutely.
And honestly,
Uh-huh.
putting some of us adults to shame.
I was going to say, it's pretty remarkable to see how much entrepreneurship has changed just in the last decade or so.
Really?
And I think a lot of it has to do with how accessible it's become.
Yeah.
Especially for teens.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. This is a generation that's practically grown up online.
Right?
They're digital native.
They are. Yeah.
They're not only comfortable with technology,
Right.
they thrive in that space.
Absolutely. And we've got this awesome guide, Creative Side Hustles for Teens, Turning Passion into Profit.
Yeah.
And it's like a treasure map for anyone who wants to
Yep.
turn their passion into cash. And we're talking
That's right.
serious cash.
Yeah.
Not like
Right.
piggy bank money.
Not allowance money, no.
No, this is like, I'm going to go buy a car money.
Exactly.
It's amazing. And we've got stories like Emma,
Yeah.
who's making over $500 a month
Wow.
selling her handcrafted jewelry on Etsy.
Well, that is-
$500 a month.
That's incredible.
I mean, I was stoked when I found a $5 bill in my pocket the other day.
Well, that's,
Yeah.
so that's pretty impressive.
I think what's interesting about Emma's story and what we see with a lot of these teen entrepreneurs is it's the power of really niching down.
Okay.
Instead of trying to be everything to everyone,
Yeah.
she's focused on a specific style of jewelry
Right.
that really resonates with a particular audience.
And that's what helps her stand out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not just about being creative, it's
Wow.
about being smart about it.
It's about being strategic. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, what about the teens who are like
Yeah.
more into the tech stuff?
Yeah.
Like I was reading about Jake,
Uh-huh.
who is this 15-year-old graphic design whiz,
Wow.
and he's designing T-shirt logos for local businesses.
That's cool.
It's pretty cool.
It is.
I mean, I
Yeah.
can barely,
Right.
dress myself in the morning.
So what's really smart about Jake's approach is he's focused on building a portfolio and leveraging local networks.
Oh.
So he
The local networks like going around and knocking on doors, or like how does that work?
Well, I mean, he started by offering free design services to friends and family,
Okay.
just to get that experience.
Yeah.
And he's using platforms like Canva and Procreate
Oh.
to create those professional-looking designs.
And Canva. I've heard of Canva,
No.
but Procreate.
Procreate's another great one. What is that?
It's an app.
Oh, okay.
It's an app.
I've heard of Canva,
Uh-huh.
but I'm not even sure.
Yeah.
I mean, could I even figure out how to use that?
They're surprisingly intuitive,
Really?
even for someone who doesn't, consider themselves particularly tech savvy.
Right.
There are tons of free tutorials and resources available online. You'd be amazed what you can create with just a little bit of practice.
I'm already learning so much from this deep dive.
That's great.
So he built up his skills.
Yeah.
He built up his portfolio.
Yes.
Then he starts reaching out to local businesses.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
It is.
So smart.
Yeah.
So you don't have to be, this big hot shot designer already.
No. You can start small.
Yeah. Okay, so what about like the teens who are into something like baking?
Yeah.
Can they really turn
Especially
that
if you-
into a side hustle?
Take Sophie, for example.
This 14-year-old baking enthusiast.
Okay.
She launched her own YouTube channel,
Okay.
and now she's earning ad revenue and sponsorships.
Whoa, wait.
Yeah.
Baking videos on YouTube?
Baking videos on YouTube?
You can make money from that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay. How does that even work?
So it's all about consistency and niche selection.
Yeah.
Sophie found something that she loved.
Mm-hmm.
She created high-quality content.
Okay.
She did it on a regular schedule,
Yeah.
and she optimized her videos for search.
Optimized for search.
Yeah. So she's speaking the language of
Oh.
search engine optimization, or SEO.
Video.
SEO.
Got it.
So she figures out, what people are searching for,
Mm-hmm.
make sure her videos are going to show up in those results.
So she's not just baking, she's marketing.
Exactly. She's become a marketer.
That's awesome.
It's really impressive to see.
These kids are smart.
They are.
Yeah.
And they're not afraid to learn new things.
Yeah.
Sophie, learned how to edit her own videos.
Yeah.
Learned how to create those eye-catching thumbnails.
Thumbnails are what are.
Those little preview images.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So it's not even just about the video itself, it's how you present it.
It's all about presentation.
Wow.
Think about it. You walk through a bookstore,
Yeah,
you're more likely to pick up a book that has a cover that grabs your attention.
totally. Yeah.
Yeah, same idea.
Okay, so we've got jewelry, graphic design, baking.
Mm-hmm.
What other side hustles are these teens rocking?
Well, another area where we're seeing teens really excel is online tutoring and creating courses.
Really?
Yeah, so take Nathan, for example.
Okay.
17-year-old kid,
Uh-huh.
started out tutoring middle schoolers in math.
All right.
And then, get this, he launched his own online course
Right.
on a platform called Teachable.
Teachable.
He made $1,000 in just 3 months.
Wait, he's making money teaching math.
He's making money teaching math.
I would have paid someone to do my math homework.
Well, there you go.
But how did he even know, that his course would be successful?
Well, that's the smart thing. He didn't just dive in head first.
Okay.
She offered these free math workshops to gauge interest first.
Oh, so he, tested it out?
He tested the waters,
Okay.
validated his idea.
Okay.
He knew there was an audience for it before he invested,
Smart.
all the time and energy in creating the course.
Mind blown.
Yeah.
So he didn't just create a course and, cross his fingers
Nope.
and hope people would sign up?
He did his research.
That's amazing.
He identified a need,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
found a platform to reach his audience,
Okay.
and created valuable content.
So these kids are, seeing opportunities everywhere.
They are. They're seeing opportunities everywhere.
It's amazing.
Yeah, and they're not afraid to jump on them.
So they're tapping into their passions and then they're figuring out how to
Absolutely.
share it with the world.
Share it with the world
That's awesome.
and make some money along the way.
So we've got jewelry, graphic design, baking, online courses. What else is out there?
Well, social media is huge these days.
Oh, yeah.
And some teens are cashing in on that trend by offering social media management services.
Okay, wait, so they're becoming little digital gurus
Exactly.
for businesses that don't have time to do their own social media?
Exactly. They don't have the time. They don't have the expertise.
Okay. I mean,
And these teens are stepping in to fill that gap.
I post a picture of my cat and hope for the best.
Yeah.
How do these kids even know where to begin?
Well, they've grown up immersed in this world, right?
True.
They understand how these algorithms work.
Okay.
They know how to create engaging content.
Mm-hmm.
And they're fluent in the language of likes, shares, and hashtags.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty remarkable.
I mean,
Take Mia, for example.
okay,
She's 16,
16.
and she's making $200 a month per client managing their Instagram accounts.
Hold on, back up.
Yeah.
Algorithms, what are we talking, robots or something?
Think of it as like the secret code behind social media. It's what determines, what content people see
Okay.
and how often they see it.
Okay.
And Mia's figured out how to crack that code.
So she's speaking fluent social media.
She's a social media whisperer.
Okay, but how did she even get her first client? Did she just put up a sign that said,
I love that.
social media whiz for hire?
Well, she started by offering to manage local cafes' Instagram accounts for free.
For free. That's a bold move.
It's a bold move.
But she wanted to gain experience.
Yeah.
And build a portfolio.
Exactly.
Okay, so it's about taking initiative and being willing to kind of put yourself out there
Absolutely.
and maybe even work for free.
To gain that experience.
Yeah.
To build that portfolio.
Okay.
And then once she had a few clients under her belt
Mm-hmm.
and a portfolio of successful campaigns,
Yeah.
she could start charging for her services.
Okay, this is amazing.
It is.
So we've got teens creating jewelry, designing logos, teaching math, baking up a storm on YouTube, and now conquering the world of social media.
That's right.
What's next? Are they going to start launching rockets into space?
Who knows? With this kind of entrepreneurial spirit, I think anything is possible.
So we've covered a lot of ground here, but I feel like we've only scratched the surface.
So yeah.
There's so much more to explore in this world of teen entrepreneurship.
Absolutely.
What other exciting side hustles are out there?
I think that's a great question.
Yeah.
And what role do parents play in supporting these young trailblazers? I think that's another really important piece of the puzzle.
Definitely.
We'll dive deeper into those topics, but for now, let's maybe shift gears a little bit
Okay.
and explore some of the more hands-on side hustles that teens are rocking.
All right.
Think pet services, photography, even reselling and flipping.
Okay.
You'd be amazed at what these teens are up to.
Let's do it.
All right.
All right. So we've seen these teens turning their digital skills into some serious cash.
Yeah.
But what about the teens who are a little bit more hands-on?
Right.
Are there side hustles out there for them too? Oh, absolutely.
Like, I'm thinking about the animal lovers.
Yeah.
I mean, who wouldn't want to get paid to
Right.
hang out with furry friends all day?
Exactly. That's where pet services come in.
Okay.
It's a classic win-win.
Yeah.
Teens get to spend time with animals,
Mm-hmm.
earn money,
Yeah.
and help out busy families.
Okay.
Our guide highlights Aiden, a 15-year-old,
Okay.
who started offering dog walking and pet sitting services
Okay.
in his neighborhood.
Oh, right.
And you know what?
What?
He ended up making enough to buy his first bike.
That's awesome.
I bet that was a sweet ride.
So he saw like these busy families
Mm-hmm.
needing help with their pets, and he just swooped in.
Absolutely.
Smart.
Yeah, he saw an opportunity and he took it.
But isn't that market like already pretty saturated?
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like everyone and their mother is a dog walker these days.
It's true, pet services are popular,
Yeah.
but the savvy teens are finding ways to stand out.
Okay. How?
So some are adding these creative twists, you know.
Like homemade pet treats
Oh,
or toys.
okay.
They might offer specialized services
Okay.
like pet photography
Right.
or grooming.
Okay.
Some even focus on a specific niche,
Okay.
like exotic pets.
Homemade pet treats, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
My dog would go nuts for that.
Right.
But are people really willing to pay for that?
I think so.
Like, isn't it cheaper to just buy treats from the store?
Well, think about it. You know, people are increasingly looking for
Yeah.
unique, personalized experiences for their pets.
Okay.
Homemade treats
Yeah.
with high-quality ingredients.
Right.
That's a selling point.
Yeah.
And teens can even market them as like healthy organic alternatives
Yeah.
to commercial brands.
Smart.
So it's all about tapping into those trends.
Okay, so it's not just about loving animals.
Right.
You got to understand the market, too.
Absolutely.
Speaking of creativity, what about photography?
Oh, yeah.
I've seen some amazing photos
Mm,
taken by teenagers these days.
absolutely. Photography and videography are
Yeah.
great options for teens with that artistic eye.
Yeah, and, you know, social media platforms like Instagram, it's
Yeah.
like their virtual portfolio.
Exactly.
They can just showcase their talent,
Yep.
attract clients.
And the world is their oyster.
Like this girl, Leela, in the guide,
Mm,
she's 16,
wow.
and she landed her first wedding photography gig
That's amazing.
after posting her work on Instagram.
Good for her.
Weddings, that's a pretty big deal.
That is a big deal.
But how do you even go from like
Yeah.
posting selfies to shooting weddings?
Right. Well, it's all about building a strong online presence,
Okay.
showcasing that unique style. You know, even if you're starting out with just a smartphone camera,
Right.
you can capture stunning images,
Mm-hmm.
share them with the world.
Okay.
Practice makes perfect.
Right.
You know, experiment,
Yeah.
develop your eye,
Yeah.
learn those basic photography principles.
Because even with like a fancy camera,
Yeah,
if you don't know what you're doing, the pictures are still going to suck.
exactly. A fancy camera doesn't make you a good photographer.
Yeah, but how do you even convince people to let you,
Yeah, yeah,
a teenager,
yeah.
shoot their wedding?
Right. Well, you start small.
Okay.
You offer free shoots to friends and family.
Okay.
Build up that experience.
Yeah.
Build that confidence.
Yeah.
Then as you get better,
Mm-hmm.
you can start charging for your services.
Okay.
Word of mouth marketing is powerful.
True.
You do a good job, people will recommend you to others.
Do what you love.
Yeah.
And the money will follow.
Exactly.
So we got pet services, photography.
Mm-hmm.
What else is out there?
Well, remember how we were talking about those social media algorithms?
Yeah.
Some teens are actually flipping that knowledge
Okay.
into a side hustle.
What?
Yeah. They're buying and reselling items.
Okay.
Think sneakers, vintage clothing,
Beef?
even electronics,
Okay.
using platforms like eBay, Depop, or Poshmark.
Wait, hold on. Are we talking about those like limited edition sneakers that sell for like hundreds of dollars?
Sometimes thousands.
How do these teens even get their hands on those?
Well, it's a combination of research,
Okay.
resourcefulness,
Yeah.
and a little bit of luck.
Okay.
They scour thrift stores, garage sales, even online marketplaces
Yeah.
for undervalued items.
Wow.
They know what's trending.
Yeah.
They know what people are willing to pay top dollar for.
So it's like treasure hunting.
It is. It's like digital treasure hunting.
But in real life too? That's
Right.
crazy. Like
Yeah.
Ethan in the
Right.
guide, 17 years old, made over $3,000 in a year.
That's amazing.
Flipping sneakers on eBay.
Good for him.
Sneakers? I can't even get my kids to put their shoes away.
Well, Ethan clearly has a knack for it.
Yeah.
He had a knack for spotting valuable items,
Right?
and he understood the market.
Mhm.
He also took the time to clean and repair the sneakers,
Oh,
to increase their value
right.
before listing them online.
Presentation.
Presentation is everything.
It's not just about finding the product.
Right.
You got to make it shine.
You got to make it shine.
I'm noticing a theme here. These teens are hustling.
They are.
They're identifying needs, they're tapping into their passions,
Mhm.
and they're using their tech skills
Yeah,
to make it happen.
absolutely.
It's amazing.
And they're not just making money.
Right.
They're learning valuable lessons about budgeting, marketing, customer service, even negotiation.
Right.
These are skills that will serve them well no matter what they do in life.
It's like they're getting a real-world MBA
Exactly.
before they even graduate high school.
They're getting a head start.
Yeah, but let's be real.
Yeah.
All this hustle can't be easy.
Right.
I mean, they're still teenagers.
They are?
They've got school, homework, extracurriculars,
Socialize.
maybe even a social life.
Hopefully.
How do they manage it all?
Oh, that's where time management and organization come in.
Yeah.
It's a balancing act for
Yeah.
sure. And it's really important for teens to have those realistic expectations,
Okay.
not take on too much too soon.
Yeah,
Because burnout is a real risk.
that's a good point.
Yeah.
And let's not forget the parents.
Yes, the parents.
I mean, they're the ones driving them to the dog walking gigs,
Right.
helping them package up those pet treats.
Absolutely. Parental support is crucial.
Yeah.
It's not just about practical help, though.
Right.
It's about encouragement, guidance,
Yeah.
fostering that growth mindset,
Yeah.
celebrating the wins,
Mm.
and even the lessons learned along the way.
It's like they're coaches,
Exactly.
but also they're mentors.
Yeah, think of it like coaching a team.
Yeah.
There to provide that support,
Yeah.
motivation,
Mm-hmm.
maybe a little bit of tough love when needed.
So they're like the ultimate cheerleaders,
They are.
but also the voice of reason,
Exactly.
making sure these teens aren't sacrificing sleep,
Right.
grades,
Yeah.
sanity,
There's sanity.
in the pursuit of side hustle glory.
It's all about finding that sweet spot, balancing that passion with practicality.
Okay, so it's a team effort,
It is. It's a family affair.
Yeah, teens bring the passion, the creativity, the hustle.
Mhm.
Parents bring the support, the guidance,
Yes.
the occasional reality check.
And it's not just about individual success.
What do you mean?
This whole entrepreneurial spirit,
Yeah.
it's actually changing the way we think about work and careers.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Are you saying that these teens are actually shaping the future of work?
I think they are.
That's a pretty big statement.
It is, but think about it.
Okay.
They're comfortable taking risks.
Mm-hmm.
They're tech savvy.
Yeah.
They're adaptable.
Yeah.
And they're not afraid to hustle.
Right.
These are the skills that are going to be in high demand in the future,
Okay.
regardless of what field they choose to pursue.
So they're like the trailblazers,
I think so.
forging these new paths,
Mm-hmm.
showing us that there's more than one way to succeed.
Absolutely.
It's pretty inspiring.
It is. It's really exciting to see.
It really is. So it makes you wonder,
Yeah.
what are these teens ultimately hoping to achieve?
That's the question, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it just about the money?
Right.
Or is there something deeper driving them?
Yeah.
What are their goals?
Right.
What are their aspirations?
So it's like we've explored the what and the how
Mm.
of teen side hustles.
Yeah.
Now we got to figure out the why.
We need to delve into the why.
What's fueling this entrepreneurial fire?
Exactly.
It's pretty amazing to see these teens turning passions into profits and,
Yeah.
hustling like pros.
Absolutely.
But it leaves me wondering,
Yeah.
what's the driving force behind all of this? Is it just about the money, or
That's the big question.
is there something more going on?
Yeah. I think it's rarely just about the money.
Okay.
While financial independence is definitely a factor,
Yeah.
I think it's often intertwined with these deeper motivations.
Okay.
A lot of these teens, they're driven by a desire for creative expression,
Right.
a thirst for knowledge,
Mm-hmm.
a longing to make a real impact on the world.
Okay, so it's like they're not just building
Yeah.
businesses, they're building themselves.
I think that's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
They're figuring out who they are,
You're right.
what they're good at, what they care about.
Yeah.
It's like a form of self-discovery.
Absolutely. And, you can't discount that feeling of accomplishment,
Right.
of bringing an idea to life and seeing it succeed.
Absolutely. And that can be incredibly motivating,
Yeah.
especially for teens who are, often told what to do and how to do it.
It's like they're taking control of
Use
their
some
own
that-
narrative.
writing their own story.
Yeah, and it's a story of,
And it's a story of hustle and creativity and impact.
yeah, it's pretty inspiring.
It is. It really is.
It really is.
Yeah.
So we've got the drive, the hustle, the creativity, the impact.
Mm-hmm.
But it can't all be sunshine and rainbows, right?
Right. Of course not.
There's got to be some downsides to this whole teampreneurship thing.
Yeah. I mean, balancing everything is
Yeah.
a real challenge.
Right.
Time management, organization, self-discipline.
Yeah.
Those become really essential skills.
Okay. Yeah.
And there's always the risk of burnout
right.
if they take on too much too soon.
Yeah. It's like they're living in the fast lane,
Yeah.
and it's easy to kind of get caught up in the excitement of it all and forget to take care of themselves.
Absolutely. And let's not forget about the learning curve
Oh, yeah.
that comes with running a business. You know,
Yeah.
they're dealing with finances, marketing, customer service,
Right.
things that a lot of adults struggle with.
That's true. So it's like they're getting a crash course in adulting,
They are.
but with the added bonus of like
Yes.
pursuing their passions.
That's a great way to put it.
And this is where I think like the parents come in.
Absolutely. Parental support is so crucial,
Yeah.
you know, providing that guidance, encouragement, and those healthy dose of reality checks
Yeah, because let's face it, some of these ideas might be a little
out there.
there.
They might need a little bit of guidance.
Yeah, and the parents can kind of help
Yeah.
refine those ideas.
Yeah, help them navigate those challenges.
Make sure they're being safe,
Absolutely.
responsible.
Responsible.
And, maybe offer a little financial support
A little seed money, perhaps.
if needed. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the parents are really like
Yeah.
coaches, mentors, cheerleaders, all rolled into one.
That's a great way to put it.
So it's a team effort.
It is.
Teens bring the passion, the creativity, the hustle.
Yep.
Parents bring the support,
Mhm.
the guidance, and that reality check.
And you know what? Even if these teen-run ventures
Yeah.
don't become these million-dollar businesses,
Right.
the skills and experiences they're gaining,
Yeah.
they're going to be invaluable.
Right.
No matter what path they choose in life.
It's like they're investing in their future selves,
Absolutely.
learning to be resilient, adaptable, resourceful, all those qualities that will serve them well,
Those are the skills that employers are looking for,
no matter what.
no matter what field they go into.
So who knows, maybe some of these teens
Yeah.
will become the next generation of entrepreneurs.
It's exciting to think about
Yeah,
creating jobs, innovating industries, changing the world.
that's a really exciting thought.
It is.
So what's the takeaway for our listeners today?
I think the biggest lesson
Yeah.
is that age is just a number.
Okay.
When it comes to pursuing your passions and making a difference,
Mm-hmm.
don't be afraid to dream big,
Yeah.
to hustle,
Yeah.
and to learn from your mistakes.
It's all about embracing that
Yeah.
entrepreneurial spirit,
That entrepreneurial
the
spirit
drive to create.
to innovate,
Yeah.
to make things happen.
And that's not just limited to teenagers.
Absolutely not.
That's something we can all tap into.
No matter our age or background.
I love that.
So to our listeners out there,
Yeah.
I have a challenge for you.
Okay.
What are you passionate about?
Mm-hmm.
What unique skills and talents do you possess?
Yeah.
What impact do you want to make on the world?
Ooh.
Don't be afraid to explore those questions,
Yeah.
to experiment, and to take that first step.
Yeah.
You never know where it might lead.
I love that. It's a reminder that we're all capable of
Yeah,
really incredible things if we just put in the effort
absolutely.
and embrace the journey.
That's what it's all about.
So on that note, we'll leave you to ponder those possibilities.
Yes,
It's been an inspiring deep dive into the world of teen entrepreneurship.
it really has.
Who knows what the future holds
Yeah.
for these bright young minds, but
The future is bright.
it's going to be exciting to watch.
Absolutely.
Thanks for joining us on this incredible journey.
It's been a pleasure.
Until next time, keep exploring,
Keep learning.
keep learning, and keep dreaming big.
Dream big.